In the last video, I had tried to include 30 questions. In this video, the remaining 20 questions will be read. Now the first question, that is 30, first question is that examine the following statements and identify one of them which is not true. Means we have to identify the false statement about Rudyard Kipling. Okay. For our information, Rudyard Kipling was awarded Nobel Prize for Literature in 1907. See that 4 statements are given there, and among them the wrong answer or the wrong statement is number C. He returned to India as a police constable in Burma. This statement is wrong, means this statement is not true. All of the remaining 3 sentences or statements are correct. Rudyard Kipling died in the year 1936. He was born in India but schooled in England. He is the author of Jungle Book and Barak Room Ballads. Therefore, the option number C is wrong or not true. Question number 32. What is the correct combination of the following? Option means the given options of this question is cancelled from the exam. Now the next question, question number 33. Name the poet who chooses his successor and the successor poet whom Dryden satirized in his famous poem. And the correct option is C. Richard Flecknoe and Thomas Shadwell. Richard Flecknoe and Thomas Shadwell. This is the correct option. Question number 34. If space comes, can space be far behind? Shelley, Ode to the West Wind. Means this is a line from this poem. We have to choose the correct options to put there or to fill up the space. We have to choose the correct 2 options. Means 2 words. Option number A is correct. Winter and spring. Means if winter comes, can spring be far behind? This is the famous line from Ode to the West Wind by P.B. Shelley. Now the question number 35. The following passages are the very first lines of well-known verse. Match the lines and the verse. First we are going to see which one is correct. Option number A is correct. Moby Dick, Macbeth, The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, and Tristram Shandy. These are 4 types of work, and there are some lines. These lines are the very first, that is the beginning lines of the literary work. Okay. Now the question number 36. Which of the following is not a revenge tragedy? Which of the following is not a revenge tragedy? And the correct option is Volpone. Volpone is a literary work or tragedy that is not of revenge. Question number 37. What is a neologism? What is a neologism? And the correct option is C. A word newly coined or used in a new sense. That is, means neologism conveys the meaning of a word newly coined or used in a new sense. Question number 38. Which of the following is not true of Edward Said's Orientalism? Orientalism. Now the option number C is correct. Makes use of Barthes' concept of writerly text. Barthes' concept of writerly text. Barthes means here Roland Barthes. Question number 39. Thomas Love Peacock classified poetry into 4 periods. They are, and the option number C is correct, iron, gold, silver and brass. Question number 40. Which among the following novels has more than one ending? Has more than one ending. And the option number C is correct. The French Lieutenant's Woman. The French Lieutenant's Woman. This novel has more than one ending. Okay, now the question number 41. You have seen how a man was made a slave. You shall see how a slave was made a man is an example of. Option number C is correct. Chiasmus. Then the question number 42. Which of the following statements is not correct? All of the statements are about Geoffrey Chaucer. And the wrong statement is D. Chaucer wrote the book named The Governor. Means the last statement, that is the option number D, is wrong. And the remaining three options are correct, or three statements are correct. We are going to read them, because whatever the information we get about Geoffrey Chaucer, we should collect. Chaucer used the rhyme royal or stanzaic form in some of his major poems. This statement is correct. Second, Chaucer was the author of the Legend of Good Woman. This statement is also correct. And the option number C, Chaucer wrote in English when the court poetry of his day was written in Anglo-Norman and Latin. Question number 43. Material feminism studies inequality in terms of. Option number C, both class and gender. Material feminism studies inequality in terms of both class and gender. Now the question number 44. Who among the following is not an Irish writer? And the option number D is correct. Thomas Gray. Thomas Gray was not an Irish writer. And the remaining three writers were Irish: Oscar Wilde, Oliver Goldsmith, and Edmund Burke. Now the question number 45. Entries in the diary of Samuel Pepys begins after. Entries in the diary of Samuel Pepys begins after the Restoration. Option number A is correct. Means after the Restoration, the entries in the diary of Samuel Pepys begins. Question number 46. In a poem, a line may either be end-stopped or run on. Option number D is correct. Then the question number 47. Which of the following poets wrote the essays Naipaul's India and Mine? And the right option is Nissim Ezekiel. Nissim Ezekiel wrote the essay Naipaul's India and Mine. Question number 48. Match the following. And the correct option is B. B option is correct here. Question number 49. The pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the sword. We know that this is a very famous proverb or maxim. Is an example of D. That is metonymy. Metonymy is the correct option. Last question from this question paper. That is question number 50. An epilogue is. Option number B is correct. Suffix to a text which it sums up or extends. Option number B is correct. The meaning of epilogue is a suffix to a text which it sums up or extends. Okay, in this way we have included 20 questions in this video. In the next video we are going to include some important questions. Till then, have a nice day. Take care. Thank you.